Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 weird pets of celebrities. When someone talks of pets, regular folks like us go googly eyes over every single time we see a fluffy bunny, or a smiling dog, a teacup pig, in a fairy costume, but these famous people reserve that kind of mortal reaction for lions, kangaroos, anteaters, and yes, you heard that right, other exotic animals, everything like that. It's crazy. So make sure you stay until number 1, as you're not going to want to miss out on these exotic animals from the wild living into luxurious lifestyles of celebrities. You are going to be surprised at some of the names on this list, and definitely of the pets that they have. Before we go any further, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Let's get into it. Number 11. Kristen Stewart's Wolf Jack. We start today's video with the Twilight star who owns a wolf hybrid named Jack. So, did you know that it was Kristen's mother, Jules Stewart, who actually had the idea of bringing the 4 wolf hybrids named Jack, Lily, Tommy, and Lola after her daughter rescued them? She was also engaged in a battle with her neighbor, who accused her of owning wolves. Though Kristen confirmed that her dogs were actually wolf hybrids, and they are more like companions and not pets, and they do live in the open on the property. But it's also filled with trees and very nice greenery. But Kristen took Jack with her and said that he is her pet. In an interview with David Letterman in 2010, she said, "I know he looks kind of scary. He's a wolf. He's really sweet. He likes to fall at my feet." Number 10. George Clooney and his potbelly pig, Max. Have you ever heard of a relationship being broken up by a pig? Well, if reports are to be believed, Max, the star, a 300-pound potbelly pig who was one of George Clooney's friends for 18 years, managed to do just that. And not just one, Max is said to have caused trouble in 2 of George's relationships. In fact, the Oscar-winning actor lived with Max, with them sharing a bedroom and even traveling together. The actor's ex-girlfriend, Elisabetta Cannelli, believes his loyalty to Max put him off marriage, and also having kids, for more than 20 years. Another was the model Celine Balitran, who apparently got the wrong answer when she issued an "it's me or the pig" ultimatum. George Clooney was reportedly devastated when Max passed away in 2006. Number 9. Tippi Hendren with Pet Lions. Remembered as one of the most famous Hitchcock blondes and last surviving star from the golden age of Hollywood, Tippi Hendren was an ardent animal rights activist. She, along with her second husband, Noel Marshall, even made a movie titled Raw in response to endangered African wildlife. Tippi had several of these big cats living in her house, and in 1983, she had them moved to the Shambhala Preserve, which she founded herself. To this day, she lives on the Shambhala Preserve in Acton, California, and yes, the 90-year-old still has big cats there. Her granddaughter, Dakota Johnson, confirmed the details in a recent interview on The Graham Norton Show. She now has only 13 or 14 cats, which used to be 60 of them. Unlike earlier when they used to live with the couple, the lions now live in a huge compound. Guess a growing family and age caught up with Tippi, but the spirit of the star is still going strong. Number 8. Leonardo DiCaprio with his pet, solcata tortoise. Leonardo DiCaprio has been on the leading edge of Hollywood as a celebrity on environmental issues like global warming and destruction of the earth. So it's not going to come as a surprise to many that Leonardo shelled out $400 for a 10-year-old solcata tortoise at the North American Reptile Breeders Conference and Trade Show in 2010. It was reported that the actor had asked for the largest one available, and it weighed in at 38 pounds. According to experts, the solcata is an African spurred tortoise and can usually grow to 200 pounds, and it often lives to the age of 80. The turtle, named Leo, joined the already exotic collection of turtles owned by the actor. And they're not the only animals in Leonardo's stable, which is known to many other pets. Number 7. Grace Coolidge and pet raccoon Rebecca. Rebecca is the most popular pet on this list. Rebecca came from Mississippi. She had been sent to the White House to be served for the 1926 Thanksgiving dinner, but the Coolidges decided to keep her as a pet instead. For Christmas, an embroidered collar was made for her, inscribed with the title White House Raccoon. She enjoyed participating in the annual White House Easter egg roll, and she had a diet of shrimp and persimmons, and eggs were a favorite. She was let loose in the White House and walked on a leash outdoors. At times, she could be mischievous and was known to unscrew light bulbs, open cabinets, and unpot houseplants. Her husband, President Calvin Coolidge, the 30th US president, also cared for many exotic animals at the White House, including a wallaby, a bear, a pygmy hippo, and 2 lion cubs. The Coolidges also had 10 dogs. Sadly, while vacating White House in 1929, Rebecca was donated to a national zoo, but she failed to adapt to zoo life and died shortly thereafter. Number 6. Mike Tyson and his pet tigers. Over the years, the bad boy of boxing, Mike Tyson, has had several tigers as pets. One of his most famed collections was the 3 Bengal tigers. This was back in the 90s and 2000s. Mike had got them through a friend who dealt with exotic animals. But Mike ended up paying a woman who trespassed on his property $250,000 in compensation after she was involved in an accident with one of his pet tigers. And eventually, Mike, the original Tiger King, came to the realization that the animals should not be domesticated, and so donated them to a sanctuary after 14 years. Mike, though, agreed that he was close to them and even slept with them, which was not right and quite dangerous, as these are wild animals. But Mike being Mike later on got a tiger again, and this time he was more careful about his pet, and they both eventually even acted in a movie. Have you seen the movie The Hangover? Mike Tyson and his pet tiger appeared in that movie. Did you like our collection until now? Are you aware of any more weird celebrity pets? Leave your answers in the comment section down below after the video. Let's carry on for now. Number 5. Paris Hilton's kinkajou. The next animal lover on our list is socialite Paris Hilton. Paris is known to have a wide collection of animal companions, including 20 bunnies to over 6 dogs at times, pigs, cats, and donkeys. To accommodate her large family, Paris has built a Hilton-quality kennel mansion in her backyard, with a poolside view estimated at $325,000. In addition, there are also all these pets, and they've also got Instagram accounts. One of these pets is a kinkajou called Baby Love. The raccoon-like animal found fame when it bit Paris in 2006 and sent the celebrity to ER for a tetanus shot. Number 4. Christy Alleys lemurs. Christy Alley became fascinated by lemurs during the conservation projects she had undertaken in Madagascar. Over time, the interest in these animals grew so much that she ended up having 14 of them. They live with her and her husband in their Los Angeles home, which she says is good as the climates are similar. According to her, all her lemurs have a distinctive personality, but they are calm creatures. Christy, though, doesn't suggest them as pets, as they live up to 30 years and are quite a huge responsibility. Christy's prized lemurs are actually living the pampered life, with 2 people on the actor's payroll taking care of them at a cost of $40,000 to $50,000 a year. Number 3. Vanilla Ice with Bucky the Wallaroo. Vanilla Ice has a 60-pound pet wallaroo, a cross between a wallaby and a kangaroo, named Bucky Buckaroo. In 2004, the animal escaped the rapper's Florida home with another one of his pets, Pancho the goat. They were caught a week later by St. Lucie County Animal Control officers after Bucky was found scratching a woman's car. They were soon reunited with Vanilla Ice as he had his hands full when he walked out of Port St. Lucie Animal Control. Pressed to his chest was Bucky, who had escaped a week ago from the backyard of his wife's grandmother, and Pancho, on a leash held by a friend, trotted in front of the singer and Bucky. Number 2. Michael Jackson and his chimpanzee Bubbles. MJ was an eccentric artist, and the heights which the king of pop achieved are unprecedented. During his peak, Michael Jackson worked with many artists throughout the globe, and one time he was slated to make a song with the popular rock band Queen, but the song couldn't materialize due to many reasons. One of which, Queen frontman Freddie Mercury said, was the insistence of Michael getting his pet llama for the recording sessions. Well, it was not just the llama that MJ had as a pet. His favorite was a chimpanzee named Bubbles. Bubbles lived with Michael in the late 80s and was a constant travel companion throughout this time. He was immortalized in a porcelain sculpture made by artist Jeff Koons. Number 1. Salvador Dali and Pet Anteater. The founding father of Surrealism, Andre Breton, was given the affectionate nickname Le Tamanoir, aka the Anteater, by his fellow surrealists, who counted Salvador Dali, Yves Tanguy, and Max Ernst amongst their numbers. It is thought that Dali's pet was a homage to his close friend and collaborator, who wrote the Surrealist Manifesto in 1924. It was not just the anteater that captivated Dali. He kept a number of animals and was also frequently pictured with his pet ocelot, Babao. Babao was frequently traveling with him and attended dinner engagements and even took a cruise with the artist on a luxury ocean liner. According to The Telegraph, he once told a concerned fellow diner at a Manhattan restaurant that Babao was just an ordinary house cat, he'd painted over in an op art design. Though Babao escaped captivity eventually, recent reports have come up that say that the anteater was just taken for a walk by the surrealist. These are not yet confirmed, but with Dali, anything is possible. And his wife Gala also had a pet rabbit, which was Dali's faithful friend during his waning days. Thanks for watching, guys, and we hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time!